I just came back. I was at the shop and I was ordering myself a plate of chow mein. But that is when I remember that I had seen a headline. A Haryana cop had said this, and I quote, "Boys make mistakes. Chow mein is responsible for rapes." I did not even want to get in the middle of this. I cancelled my order straight then and I walked back home. And I was proud of myself that I saved myself that day by cancelling a plate of chow mein and preventing myself from getting raped. It doesn't make any sense. And as sarcastic as that may be, it poses some serious issues and challenges and serious problems in our system. Hello, Girl Up Khonjel. I am Rimjhim, and I will be speaking on point number 3, which is victim blaming exacerbates sexual assault while denying accountability. Now, the whole universe of law is fixated on this point, accountability. I file a case against you because I want you to be held responsible for the things that you have done, that you should be held responsible for the acts that you have committed. That is the purpose that law serves. And we will come back to this point. But before that, let's take a step back and understand victim blaming. Anytime anyone questions a victim for how she might have done things differently to prevent a crime, they are participating in victim blaming. And there are several reasons and explanations for why people participate in victim blaming. But there are few points which are of keen interest to me. One such theory is a just world theory. It is a theory which explains that good things happen to good people and bad things happen to bad people. So if something bad has happened to her, she might have done something bad to have caused it. Otherwise, it's not possible. It's funny because people get a sort of comfort from this theory, from believing in this theory, that nothing bad will happen to us if we do good. But that is not the way the world works, right? Which brings me back to my second point, an important one, which is system justification theory. And I have to quote this because Jost and Honyedi have come up with the study of this. And quoted, "People are motivated to justify and rationalize the way things are, so that existing social, economical, and political arrangements tend to be perceived as fair and legitimate." It points to a major issue, which is that we are afraid of changes, a shift in the order of things. Victim blaming not only discourages survivor from coming forward for the fear that they'll be blamed, it actively shifts the focus from holding the person accountable, the offender accountable, to placing blames on the victim. Now we see that in the narrative here. The narrative is, she went to the party. She met her male friend, who spiked her drink. She was then raped. She is the focus of the story, whereas we are not holding the offender accountable. And the paradigm should be like this. It should be shifted like, he was at a party where she was. He spiked her drink. He then raped her. By doing this, we put the first focus on offender and not on the victim. This is very important because Indian civilization, not Indian civilization, the Indian society is still deeply rooted in patriarchy. And we have the galls to come up with reasons for why that person may be sexually assaulted. We have reasons like, she was wearing a skirt. She was out there on a night with her male friends. How dare she? What else was she expecting? Till recently, Indian laws provided for a lenient punishment if woman's character was not modest enough. And even now, marital rape is not a crime. They've come up with reasons like providing a law against marital rape would destroy family and marriages. But by focusing so much on marriages and family and pushing for status quo, whose right are the government protecting? The husband's raping or the woman being raped? Let's talk about a woman's character because that's the favorite topic everybody wants to talk about, right? A woman's character has to be impeccable if she wants the society to believe in her. If she has to be if she has to be proved right in front of the society, her character should be impeccable and spotless. Because it's a man's world. Men and their morals are rarely questioned. So let me ask you one thing. Why are we still focused on how she could have prevented that? And why are we not holding the perpetrator accountable? Because whatever language did she speak, whatever community did she belong to, and whatever religion she followed, she was a woman, and he should be held responsible. Thank you.